What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We about to check out Geoff, and he's about to do the bare necessities. Okay, now I know the song, but I don't know the song. I've heard it like a million times, but I couldn't tell you the lyrics outside of just the first part. Bare necessities, and that's all I know. That's it. But we're gonna let George, another dragon breather, teach us the ways. All right. Everybody just close your eyes. All right, moment of silence for that melodies and harmonies he just killed. So give me a second to just... I've never been exposed to that much fire breathing at that long period. So just let me calm these down. Okay, we're ready. It's a lot of bass.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Well, I mean the bare necessities, old Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and the plants and you take a glance at the fancy ants and then maybe try a few, well, the bare necessities of life will come to you. They will come to you.
Okay, hold on, man. You can't just kill it like this. Okay, you can't just start singing it. What is high pitched stuff coming on, man? I love artists that got that type of vocal range, right? I'm sitting here expecting more fire breathing, and then he come through with fairy breathing right now. He's just blessing us with both type of breaths, right? We're getting a duality right here. One thing that I like about Geoff, right, is when he was singing, I like his choice and where he decides to do the dragon breathing and when he decides that he doesn't need to, right? Like when there's a part in there where he's speaking where you can kind of hear he dips real low, then he just jumps right back up, right? Now here we are just sitting here now we're about to join the fairies. Geoff, for some reason, has this type of effect on you where I'm just sitting here looking at him and hearing what he's singing, but I'm not really hearing what he's singing. Like, I don't ever know the words to this song, and I'm still not going to learn it because I'm too busy focused on the sound and not the lyrics because it just sounds so freaking good. Another thing is, I don't think the industry, especially in this industry, now I know this was released a little bit while ago, right? Okay. Whoa, wow. This premiered. What? Wow, this was only a couple of days ago. Okay, I thought this was an old performance. Okay. I don't think the industry favors bass singers, like just bass singers, right? Like think about all the pop singers, think about like the kind of rap, R&B, hip hopish, whatnot. Most of them are singing in a higher, right? Nobody really sings low, right? And you hear it on the radio. You don't hear it that much. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's difficult to connect to people when you sing in a little bit lower. And, people want high. That's the reason why, like when I did some jazz, right? I often will play my tenor saxophone because that was an instrument that was closer to the human voice. But, I don't hear too much bari sax. And when you think about jazz or I'm looking at jazz ensembles, I can tell you the number one instrument that I always see will be the higher ups, especially on the woodwinds, right? I will see altos. Those would be the number one things that I see always doing solos. I will see some clarinets as well jumbled in there. Every now and then you'll see a bari saxophone get up and start jamming. Tenor saxophone will probably be second from what I've seen the most. But I believe bass singers like Geoff, they need to go out and I don't know. I know this is his channel and he probably has a lot of high viewed songs where he's just singing bass, but I just want to see more of that on like the mainstream, right? Because bass singers got a place as well, right? Like, think about the Temptations. Think about Melvin. Melvin was out there killing. People couldn't wait until Melvin dropped that voice, right? It was like, yeah, we've heard everything. And then Melvin get on, then like, that's what I've been waiting for. Okay. Back to the fairy breathing.
They will come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife.
I forgot about it.
Bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Now, when you pick a pawpaw,
Okay.
or a prickly pear, and you prick a raw paw, well, next time, beware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use the claw. But you don't need to use the claw when you pick a pear of the big pawpaw. Have I given you a clue? The bare necessities of life will come to you. They will come to you.
Here it comes.
Look for the bare necessities.
Oh.
The necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife.
Forgot.
I mean the bare necessities. That's why I'm back in rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. And don't spend your time looking around for something you want that can't be found. When you find out you can live without it and go along not thinking about it, I'll tell you something true. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They will come to you.
Uh-oh.
They will come to you.
Hey, okay.
Hey y'all,
right.
thanks for
Hey, what you got?
watching Bare Necessities. This is my favorite song from the Jungle Book, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Huge shout out to Native Instruments for making such an amazing guitar plugin. Without it, this would not have been possible. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.
Most certainly. All right. So now what I want to hear him sing is, what was that song by the Monkey King or the Ape King that he was singing? I don't know, but in the live action of the Jungle Book, because there's like two of them. Netflix made one called Maui, which is amazing. It's more of like an adult version of Jungle Book. But what was the name of that song? I can't remember, but whoever sang it was amazing. That was my favorite song out of the entire live action of the Jungle Book. I don't know what it was. I can't remember what it was called, but I know what I'm thinking of. And I think Geoff will be a really, really good. He'd be great for that song. I would need to hear him sing that. There were some right when he was talking, for the most part, voice acting. Right, he would make a good voice actor when he was talking about the prickly bears and picking up. Sometimes the nitty gritty details when he was talking about that type stuff, when to ascend your voice, when to lower it down, he just made it seem so easy, like he was talking to you. I like that as well. He really made this song his own by incorporating those melodies and everything. And I think once you have control of the dragon breath and you can sing as high as you can with like Geoff can, then the possibilities are pretty much endless. And I like the simple arrangements of the different colors, right? Because Jungle Book is it's a kids movie for the most part, and it's bright and it's funny. Is it funny? There's some funny parts, but it's bright anyway. This is a Disney movie, right? So you want to convey that visually as well. And when you're doing bass singing and you singing real low, you got to add something in there for the kids as well. And I like the color changements and everything. So arrangement was pretty cool. Geoff did his thing. Perfect melodies, perfect executions of the low notes as well. Good stuff. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.